Mic is a bit low. Good. No, that's now fixed. So we're gonna discuss Arsenal versus Olympiacos. Olympiacos versus Arsenal, and we know what we have in our hand today. So as you guys can see, Olympiacos stats versus Arsenal stats. I want to start off with how they are performing right now going into this game. So as you can see, similar performance you're getting, but on the last two bounds, Olympiacos has won your last two games versus Arsenal, who have won two and then drew one. But I want to go in further details on that. So let me get into some of the things that you guys didn't know. So let me give you a bit of insight. As you all know, Arsenal and Olympiacos have previously met on 10 occasions across Europe competitions with no encounter ending level, and both teams have winning 5 times each. So you know that goals, it's a must that goals will be scored on this context. Goals will be scored on this context. So there is no other way around this one, but goals will be scored on this one. All right, so as you all know, we are looking to win this one. Arsenal Football Club, we are looking to win this one. This one is a must win for us, and there's no doubt about that. Now, Olympiacos knocked Arsenal out in the last 32 of Europa League last season. The Gunners last suffered back-to-back eliminations at the hands of the same side in 2012-2013 at also 2013-2014 season against Bayern Munich in the UEFA Champions League. And we all know the 8-2, all those things that are being thrown all over the place. And there's time to come when we have to look over those things. So, let's get on to the next point now. Against side from specific country, they have faced more than 10 times in major UEFA Championship competition. Only against Italian 55% and French division 54% opposition, Arsenal have won a higher share of their matches against the Greek team, which is 10-30. So, 10-20, which is 50%. So it states a lot. It really states a lot, and that goes to show what we're up against and how we are going to get. Big up, Alman. What's up, bro? Big up. Trying to run through this small thing right now because, you know, I'm very, very fearful of this game. Honestly, I am fearful of this game because I know what the implications of this game. I remember that I'll be doing the Saliba watch along. Right now, Chelsea is leading 1-0. I'm hoping that Everton can get back something in this game, but let us see. Let's move on. So, as you guys can see right here, we have the Europa League table and how it sets up. Arsenal issue is arrogance. You would think someone in mid-table would try to flex. Yeah, that is true. Someone in the mid-table, yeah, really, of course. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Most people in the mid-table, they are really humble, extremely humble. But Arsenal, we don't do that. We don't do humble. We don't do humble at all. So that is what we're having right now. All right. Olympiacos fans won't leave me alone. They are all saying that they have they are better players than us, and they say who. And I said who and a man. Oh, come on! I'm struggling to read this. They are better players than us, and I said who and they said the guy called Lala. Yeah, Lala is a good player, but he's not like the best player out there. He's not the best player out there, but he is a good player. We cannot deny that he's a good player. What you guys to do? I want you guys to tell me if I'm lagging or if I sound really clear and precise as well. So let me know how that is going so far. You know, you're the guys who always keep me intact, right? So this is how we finished our Europa League campaign. Playing 6 games, no loss, no defeat, winning all 6 games, scoring 18 goals. So basically we average 3 goals per game. We're averaging, no, oh my bad, on 18 points. We finish on 18 points. What am I reading? Scoring 20 goals. So playing 6 games and scoring 20 goals, conceding 5. Only conceding 5 with a goal difference of 15. And that is good. That is really, really good. and that is not something that Arsenal are used to. So the next person in our group to advance was actually Mold FK, with Rapid Vienna and Dundalk being kicked out respectively. And if you guys should know that what is happening right now, you can see that Rapid Vienna and Dundalk, if this was actually in the by 2021, by the coming of the next season, the European Conference League, Rapid Vienna would actually be selected for the European Conference Cup. So those are the new changes that are coming our way now. All right, so let me get into the Arsenal Europa League table. So let me see what happened. Oh, that is, what the heck is happening? I'm not sure how did I reach at that point. All right, so this is our season so far. This is how our season has been going so far. We're sitting 10th on the table on 38 points, in which we should have been on 40 points. Played 27 games and only on 38 points, and that is not good. That does not send a good message across. With 11 wins and 11 losses as well, only 5 draws. We have to work on that, and those losses, they basically tip the balance. Those losses actually tip the balance of the game. So we lost like 2-1, 1-0 so quite so often, and the draws are really, really close game as well. The draws are actually close game as well. So that is how we are situated right now. That is how we are situated in the league at this point in time. And let us see how Olympiacos is sitting. So this is Olympiacos in their league, sitting on the top of the league on 64 points after playing 25 games. So what is that telling you guys? What is that telling you guys? These guys score 61 goals, only conceding 12. These guys score 61 goals, only conceding 12. Now, seeing these statistics definitely drive a bit of fear in me. Honestly, it does. Look at that. Would you take a good look at that? These guys score 61 goals in 25 games. That is over 2.1 goal, averaging over 2.1 goal per game. That is good, and that is really, really good statistics. There's no other way around it. Yeah, you can say we can say that's because they play in formal league, but at the end of the day, what it does is that it shows that they know how to score goals. It tells me that the Greek league is not strong, but results give confidence. Exactly, results breed confidence. And when you have when you're playing against a confident team, it kind of makes the game a bit more difficult, because these guys won't be afraid to take the game to you. They won't be afraid to hold possession of the ball. They won't be afraid to do things that we wouldn't want them to do, like come at us. We'd want to dominate possession and maintain that dominance in possession. But as we're all seeing right now, you can see that is really, really unlikely to happen. That is unlikely to happen. So and these are good teams. Panathinaikos. Also you have Athens, AEK Athens. These are actually good teams that are known, but not that big of a club. So for the longest while, it has been Olympiacos has been the standout team in that league. Olympiacos has definitely been a standout team in that league for a long duration now. But let us really, really see how this one will pan out. I'm gonna move into a bit of head-to-head against what we expect, because we know that we have some head-to-head games with this team. All right, so why is that? I'm looking for so these are our last games, our last meetings together. This is how far back our meetings go. This is how far back our meetings go. As you guys can see, this is how far back our meetings go. So our meetings go as far as 2011. So let me track back from there. So we played them the 28th of September 2011. We won 2-1. On the third leg, whoa. Now this is something that I've seen been happening for the longest while. And look at this, guys. So we played them in the first leg. We won in the first leg at their home 2-1. Then now we went on the second leg at their home and they won 3-1. So basically they finished the game 4-3 and they went through. And I think that was in the Champions League. So let's move on to the following year now, where we meet again. At our home, we beat them 3-1. Then now move to their home, and they won the game 2-1. See? So that finished 4-3 also. So this is showing in comparison that these teams, we can say it is Farmers League, but guess what? These statistics are showing that they have a good squad. But the last time their fans played a big part for their win against us, so now they don't have their fans. Hopefully it will help us. Yeah, but we don't have our fans neither. So that makes it a bit more complicated because we don't have our fans either. We don't have much to rely on as well. We have to bring football to them and not hope on any fans. So it has to be on a footballing perspective. Has to be about football. So so let me run through again now. So in 2015 now, when we meet them again, they won at our home 3-2. Then we went at their home and won 3-0. So the game finished on 5-3 on aggregate. So basically we turned the pressure on the second leg at their home. And I can tell you that there was an uproar in that season, and this was actually one of the seasons. I think it was Arsene Wenger's one of Arsene Wenger's most famous season, 2015 season, 2015-2016 season. That is the season when Mesut Ozil got I think he won the top assist in the league, the trophy for the most assists in the league, when he almost break Thierry Henry record. That was the same season. Good. Alright, so in that season we ended the aggregate of 5-3 in favor of Arsenal. So the most famous one now, which was last season, 2020-2021, when we played them on the first game we played them was on the 20th of February, and Arsenal won the game 1-0. So for the longest while we have been this is the fight that we have been having with them. The longest, basically, we have been tussling with them for the longest while now. I'm hoping that we can get over the line with this one. We have to get over the line with this one because we can't go in this game anticipating that or expecting that the game is already won without even kicking the ball. We have to go in this game with the mindset that we have to give our all to win this game. And you can see in the second leg, they came back at our home and won the game 2-1. So basically finished on aggregate 2-2, but at our home they got 2 goals and they end up going through with the away goal advantage. They went through because of the away goal advantage. So we have to take this game serious. We have to take it serious. And it is significant that these players has the mindset that this game is really, really serious and not a game that we can anticipate that we can just roll in and take the 3 points and then walk out. It's not that type of game. This is not that type of game. This is a game that we have to give our all. From the first whistle blew, we have to get in, dug in, and try to even get an early goal, at least 2 goals in the first leg. At least 2 goals in the first leg. We need to blow them out of the water. Take it seriously like we're playing against Bayern. Of course, that is exactly what we have to do. That is the only other. That is the only way we can approach this game. The only way we can approach this game. Alba can't be laughing and joking in this one. We need him to be serious and ready and set an example. Definitely, I agree with that 100%. I agree with that one 100%. I agree with that. No, there's so many issues that we have on our hands, but this we can't afford this our season to be slipped through our hands like that. And it goes to show. So this is the proof that they're not a bad team. They are not a bad team. We might say that they're in the Farmers League, but definitely they are not a bad team. Look at their current form. They won the last 2 games. They lost a game. They drew a game. Then they won again. Then they lost again. Our current form: we drew, we won, we lost, we drew a game, and then we won again. That has been our last form. All right, so this is versus Olympiacos in the Super League, sitting at first position in the table on 64 points. Olympiacos in the Champions League, they finished third. They finished third, which end up throwing them into the Europa League because they will only be able to circum to 3 points. Arsenal in the Premier League, 10th position on 38 points. So basically, these guys almost double the amount of points that we have in their league. And in Europa, we sit on the table first with 18 points. And that, yes, is a plus for us. That definitely is a plus for us. So okay, guys. Now, this is my starting lineup. Please tell me what you think about this starting lineup. Hopefully, you're seeing it clearly. Hopefully, you guys are seeing it really, really clearly. I'm hoping that you guys are seeing it clearly. So that is my starting lineup, guys. That is my starting lineup. As you can see, let me go down. We have Leno in goal. Cedric Suarez at right back. Hopefully he'll be back and okay. If not, we have to use Hector Bellerin. We have Olin and Gabriel for this one. Let's see how well they can cope with this one. Kieran Tierney at left back. In the midfield park, we have Thomas Partey and Dani Ceballos. In front of them, we have the likes of Nicolas Pepe, Martin Odegaard in the central attacking midfield area, because I really don't believe that Mikel Arteta would just throw Emil Smith-Rowe in the deep end like that, because Emil Smith-Rowe didn't play over the weekend and he needs a few games to get up to scratch. And so basically we know that Martin Odegaard would be the one starting. We have Bukayo Saka on the right hand side, and up front Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. So that is my starting lineup, guys. Tell me what you think. Who would you play and what would you do? So if we go out at the end of if we go out, it will end our season in this beginning of March. The damage to morale for players and fans will be too much damage. Yeah, these are some solid points. The relief coming through against Benfica was a moral boost for us and for the team and fans. Yes, true. That is so true. And that is strong. If we should definitely go out at this point in the season, it would send a bad signal. It would send a bad signal. So I think that we have to really go all out for this one. So you would use Pablo Mari instead of Gabriel. That's a good shout. Experience. Pablo Mari, a lot of experience. I can see where Pablo Mari would actually do a really good job in this sense. A really, really good job. I cannot deny that Pablo Mari would do a really good job. The only reason why I went with Gabriel is because Gabriel is a bit more assertive in regards to how he goes for the ball as well. But both of them, any one of them can actually be used. But I like the shout for Pablo Mari as well. So guys, hopefully you guys understand the reason why I went with that. You make a good statement as well. Could have went with Pablo Mari. So I cannot deny that as well. So as it stands, this is what we have of Hinan, and I am hoping that, really, really hoping that Arsenal Football Club, these players don't let us down. I'm really hoping that these players don't let us down. How's the Chelsea match going, guys? What is happening in the Chelsea game? But anyways, I am really hoping that these players don't let us down, because if you guys should look at this at my starting lineup, this starting lineup is more than enough to get the job done. As I said, yes, it's a good problem we have to select a defender. And what we have seen recently, that we haven't been having defensive issues, is our midfielders and our strikers weren't one not getting the job done. If you should look at it, what's up, Mr. Sentiments FC? Hopefully everything good, numbers. Hopefully everything good. They are going to focus on the Arsenal team, yeah. Yeah, yes, yes, Ashan. Really and truly, it's a good call. The Pablo Mari for Gabriel is definitely a good call. I cannot deny that. It is a good call, and I can't give an excuse why, indefinite, why I would use Gabriel over Mari, because both of them have been really, really good, really, really solid. So it's not like said it's a preference thing, or I want to give an excuse why I would want to choose both players. The reason why I put Gabriel is because he's the future, and the reason, and he's the one who want to move forward with in the future. So both of them can play actually, and we have. It has been so long since Arsenal has had two left-footed centre half that are capable and have high quality standard to produce at this level. It has been. I can't tell the last time Arsenal had a left-footed centre half at this level, with this level. We haven't. It's been so long, and we should appreciate it. We should appreciate having this quality centre half in our team. This quality centre half, and we have to know we need the balance now, because on the right hand side we have David Luiz and we have Rob Holding. That is where the drop off is at. That is where the massive drop off is at, and that is something that we have to do something about. We know that William Saliba, you guys know that I'm doing a watch along today for William Saliba. That is where the drop off is at the right hand side of our central defense. We need better quality at the right hand side of our central defensive areas. Also at right back. So over that side is significantly weaker than the left side. The likes of Kieran Tierney, solid left back, and we have two competent central defenders, left side central defenders in Gabriel and Pablo Mari. Two competent defenders that can take us to the next level. But we don't have the left and the right hand side. We don't have the balance on the right hand side, and that is what has been killing us for the longest while. Now we need to sort out the right back position. We need to sort out the right back position. Also, we need to sort out the right central defender position. Yes, we know Gabriel. No, William Saliba is coming in, but we need another one, because the likes of Holding, good sales. I would assume that it would be good sales. Make sure you tune in, bro. Holding would be good sales. Also, David Luiz will definitely be leaving us quite soon, and we cannot rely on the likes of David Luiz to produce anything for us. We can't rely on that. So I'm hoping that we can understand that this part of the season is not like we can take the chance of not playing certain players, or we can't run the risk of dropping out of the Europa League at this point in the season. This part of the season is so critical to how we want to move into the transfer window, because right now I can guarantee that there's three budgets. The without Champions League budget, without no European League budget, we have the European League budget, and we have the Champions League budget. So let us hope that we can get the right budget for this one. Xhaka cannot play out of the back properly. Yes. El Nini is a bit cleaner on the ball than Xhaka, and he actually is better under pressure as well. But I'm not sure Xhaka up here. Come on, Xhaka. Xhaka is not thinking, and we can't afford these slip-ups in this game. We can't afford mistakes in this game. This is not a game we can afford simple errors like that. This is not a game we can afford simple errors like that. There's no excuse. We as a fan, I will not accept an apology if you make an error that lead us to end up out of the Europa League trophy. I will not accept it. In last time we went to Baku, in Baku, which was an embarrassment, likes of Lacazette, likes of Aubameyang, these guys never turn up, and Giroud turned up. Giroud and Hazard turned up at Baku, and Aubameyang and Lacazette didn't, and that hit us so hard. As a fan, that really struck me. I cried. I cried that day. So we can't afford to have these minor slip-ups, these minor mistakes in our game going into this game. We can't afford it, because we realize that this game can define our season. This game can definitely define our season. Moving on, the European trophy is what defines our season. If we had an okay season or a bad season, one of the good things that I like is that Mikel Arteta is actually a cup kind of manager. He takes cups serious. He really takes the cups them are quite a bit serious, and I love that, because he will always go for his best team in the cup competition. But we need that. We need this cup. If Arsenal should win this European League trophy, I can't. Oh my word! If Arsenal win this European League trophy, all those banters for so long that you have won any European trophy, it has to go through the door. That has to go through the door. Just pack up through the door. We can't afford that. For too long now, that has been beating us. Opposition fan has been using that to kill us. Quite so often, I find myself in argument with Chelsea fans, and that is the only thing that they can use against me. That is the only thing, which means that they don't have any remorse. They don't, and that is the only thing that they can go on. So if we should win the European League, that would put me in a comfortable spot, and I can argue with any one of these guys who love to run off their mouth. Those Liverpool fans, those Manchester United fans, those Chelsea fans. I want to get at them, but it's so hard because we don't have a European League trophy. So we need this one. A good midfielder is 2 or 3 steps ahead, but he is 2 or 3 behind. Yes, that is Granit Xhaka. And I think that in that game, all Granit Xhaka had to do was hit the ball one time. There's no need for an extra touch. The moment Granit Xhaka made an extra touch, what it did, it made the attackers close him down a bit quicker than he would like. And that is what happened. Do you think that's our strongest team, or the best to beat Olympiacos? I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not sure. And Arsenal have a really good squad. It depends on which squad decided to turn up on any given day. It solely depends on which team turn up on the given day, because we have quality players. It's not like we don't have quality players. We do have quality players. But it just boils down to which player decided that they want, which Arsenal team decided that they want to turn up on the day. And for quite so often, these guys just decide that they want to turn up, pick and choose which team they want to turn up against. That is my problem, and that has been my problem for the longest while. And we have to do something about it. I will shave my ear if we win. That would be funny. But go Mari and Luis at centre back. That's a solid game. Someone said it earlier. Harrigan said it earlier. That you go Mari at centre. What does that mean? Mohamed Elneny in our midfield. So that is where I see the major errors. Up front, or strikers up front not taking their chances when they get it. Those are my major problems. So we definitely can go with both Mari and David Luiz, also Gabriel and Olin, because defensively, so far this season, we have been reaping the same results and reward defensively this season, and that is a plus for me. I believe that is a plus. It's a big plus for me because defensively we have been really good defensively. So we can actually go with anyone in the back four based off how these defenders are playing at the role. These defenders, it's been so long since we have seen these players, these defenders. Arsenal using Arsenal in an aspect of defending. We haven't been doing that for years, for eons now. We haven't been doing that, and it's so good that we can do that and talk about saying that our defense is actually good. It is really good now that we can have that conversation. Yes, please do go into that crystal ball and tell us what you expect about about the game weekend. I want to know what we have in hand for the game weekend coming. What do you have in hand for the game coming? HJ90. Please tell us, please. But anyway, guys, I'm going to prepare for my stream. I hopefully you guys enjoyed this show. Really good to have you guys again. HJ90, Harrigan, Alman, also Sentiments FC. Glad to have you on the show again. I think. Someone linked earlier about being a moderator for the channel. Yes, I think I'm considering it as well. But you'd have to contact me over, even comment on one of my community tabs so that I can access your profile to add you as a moderator, because it's quite difficult. I'll be discussing that. I think I'm going to do the preview for that game. I'll be doing the preview for that game Friday morning, early Friday morning. I'll be doing the preview for that game Friday morning early. So my normal stream in the morning, well, for Eastern time, maybe it's later in the evening for you guys. I'll be doing that. Normally my first stream for the day. Definitely, I'll be doing that Friday. My first stream for the day will be the preview for that game. Hopefully you guys are prepared. I'll be coming in similar manner with this, where I have the outlines and the things that I want to see happen. Also the head-to-head. It will be a similar situation. So as I said before, guys, Bale, Son and Kane, really good quality at this moment. But once they don't have the ball, they can't hurt you. That's how it be. So all we have to do is contain them by keeping the ball, and that is what Manchester City should have done yesterday. They allowed Manchester United to get a bit too comfortable, and that is something that we can't afford, and we have to make use of that. So guys, thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to now go and prepare for the watch along. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this show, and hope to see you guys again for the watch along, and ensure that you guys hit the like button. And I do appreciate that you guys are here and always here. HJ90, Ashton, Harrigan, also Sentiments FC. It's football whenever you're here. Thank you guys for tuning in, and this has been Military Guna TV, and guess what, I am out.